Hey everyone, welcome. Got Chiquita over here. Chiquita's come to play. Yay! Who have we got here? Miss Shortcake. Hello.
Yay,
Cookie
we're live.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, happy place. Cookie. Becky.
Becky Bocan is in the house. Hello. Oh, look, there's Chiquita. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Jennifer. Alrighty, so today we've got Chiquita. Chiquita's going to show us
Hi,
how
ladies.
to use alcohol inks, not alcoholics, in embossing folders. I've used painting embossing folders, and I've used re-inkers in embossing folders, but I haven't done alcoholics in embossing folders. So this will be fun. So I'm going to put you on to Chiquita first, and then we'll both
Hi,
play
Jennifer.
together.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Pam. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Lydia. Oh, goodness me. Off you go. Hi, Barb. I've put it on her and she disappeared. Chiquita.
Sorry.
Frozen.
I'm here. Sorry. We are. I made some samples last night with the embossings.
Look how prepared she was.
I'm just going to show you first. Hi, Leah. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Not Afraid of Color. Thumbprint. Jennifer.
Hi,
There's one. I made one with striped colors.
Cool.
They're like clocks.
What? Yeah, they're cool.
Gears.
Grunge.
More grunge.
We love grunge. Hi, lovely Leah. Hi, Jersey.
Hi, Emily. Emily's my bestie.
Nice.
And this one with keys.
Is that like bricks or something, is it? Oh, yeah. Keys.
Yes. So we're going to use the...
Yep, we don't need bail money for Beth. Awesome.
So let's try the clocks again. I'm going to do the same thing. I have some Tim Holtz alcohol inks, and I have some of the Briareese. And I want to use up my Briareese because I think I'm stuck of liking the Tim Holtz.
Okay, I'm using Pinata.
You do it directly.
Ranger. Don't freeze. So Chiquita's internet's being a booger. G'day, Eddie. How you going? You frozen, Chiquita. Chiquita, come back. All right, I'm going to go exit the solo while she unfreezes herself, and I'm going to go rogue till she catches up because I have no idea. Can you still see me, or is it just Chiquita? Just I can see that I'm still okay. Oh, she's gone. Fine. Hi, everyone. It's Di and not Chiquita. Chiquita's left us. keep an eye on my screen in case she comes back. Anyway, I've got these double-sided embossability spellbinders. And this one's got crosses. Oh, here she is. She's back. Nope, she's not back. She's back. She's not back. She could be back. She's back.
Sorry. I don't know why it still gives me messages even though I have do not disturb on there. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Brenda. Eddie.
So
assume the position.
And then I'm going to use alcohol blending solution to spread it a little bit out. That's how I get the grunginess on there. I'm going to add my paper on. Close it up. Put it on my plate.
Let's put you back on Chiquita while she's still on camera.
See if you can use it. And there's your plucks.
Beautiful. Very grungy clocks.
But it helps when you add the ink, and it helps when you emboss it, embosses way better. So we have that one.
Chiquita, have you tried the Neon Alcohol Inks by Ranger Tim Holtz? Hi, Jim. Newbie question. Do you need blending solution to use alcohol inks? Are there any other necessary products? So with alcohol inks, if you want them to move, you use the blending solution, just like watercolor and water. If you just want a solid, static color, no movement, you just use the alcohol ink straight.
I use alcohol, rubbing alcohol, to move it around. Hi, Casey.
Hi, Casey. Hi, Maddie. So I hope that answers your question about alcohol inks.
Hi, Maddie. I have not tried it yet. Let's see.
Dibba dobber, Mo. Please, drop me right in it as he gets here.
Okay, I guess you guys can just watch me.
That's what we're doing. We're watching and learning, and then I'll put it on both of us, and they can watch and point.
I didn't add green before, but I'm adding green.
So I might get some Yupo paper just to show people in a minute how the difference between using alcohol ink and not using it. So I'll just go and grab that.
Ooh. Look at that. I'm liking the green. And my cardstock was that beige.
Beautiful.
And I am using cardstock.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. What color you guys want to see? I want to try. Yeah, well, it's not a die cut machine. It is a embossing machine only. It's not a it's not what's that machine? Let's try some Brio ones.
Okay.
I think these are more like liquidy.
Find a brush so I can paint.
Oh, this is gonna have some grunge probably. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we don't like uh-oh.
I'm out of this one.
Oh. It's just one of those uh-ohs.
Well, we're trying to use it, remember? Uh-oh.
Use it or lose it.
I can't even go this. I'll just toss it. I used up the yellow, so that's good. I'm just putting a lot of solution in there. Move it in there. And obviously, I am a newbie too. I'm not a...
That's all good.
Forgot to say that in the beginning.
Don't follow me. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh,
A lot of ink. Yeah, I'm trying to use it up.
All right. I've got...
Woo-hoo. See, this is why you need to wear gloves.
Beth,
you can pick up the excess ink like I did. It's because I've been using... These are more liquidy.
Yep. Hang on, I got a question for me. I'm wondering if you scribbled on the embossing folder and then added alcohol, if it would have the same effect. So the alcohol, the blending solution or the alcohol just moves the ink. So if you're going to just drop a few drops or a few lines of the alcohol ink into your embossing folder and then squirted the blending solution in, it would just move.
I just took another piece of paper.
It would move the ink that's there. If you,
I just take another piece of paper and grab this for later as a scrap.
Yeah, it can be messy, very messy.
There you go.
Beautiful. I like those colors.
What do you mean, how new? Ah, you gave your texture but took away.
Oh, the alcohol markers, they work in the same way. Alcohol markers work in the same way as alcohol inks. Let me see if I can find an alcohol marker.
Okay. I guess I talk over you because I can't hear you when you're talking and all of a sudden you talk. I mean, I can hear you. So it comes in and out. So if you think I'm interrupting you, it's because I can't hear you and I'm talking. Hi, Auntie.
Hi, Auntie. How are
you?
That's
what I figured. Just call me Hen. I'm talking over her, vice versa.
So there's your alcohol.
This is actually the second try this. Okay.
You won't get as
Let's try
much
this
bleeding.
one.
So that's with your pen, alcohol marker. Okay. So that's how that works with that. You can also use a palette. I'm just going to put it on me for a second just to do this demo. See if I can get it in there. Still got ink on it from yesterday. So, let's do so here's some green. Let's grab a Nico. Get over there, for goodness sake. So let's say we want to draw a tree. This is just rough. Don't come at me, okay? If you grab a little sponge and dip it into your alcohol ink with no blending solution, you can get a really quick and easy tree. So this is on UPO paper, and UPO paper is like a plastic coated paper, and it will sit on top, so you can have the movement. So you can see it bleeding out on its own there. Using a Nico pen was probably a silly idea because it's not permanent until you put it with, it's permanent until you put it with alcohol ink, and then it's not. All right, so let's just show you what the alcohol ink does with a drop. So there's your drop. That is so easy. I just showed you how easy it was. Easy peasy. So I've just got a drop of red here, and it's on the UPO. Alcohol, if you're playing with alcohol inks for blending and that sort of stuff, UPO paper is probably the better thing to do it with because it's not porous. It doesn't absorb the ink, and you can play with it on the top for a long time. So when you drop just one drop in, it pushes it. If you drop a couple of drops in, it's going to push it even more, and you're going to end up with this beautiful bleeding and movement, and you've still got drips to happen. But that's how the difference between using it and not using it. And the gold, if I can get the gold lid off, which I couldn't before, the gold, the metallics in the pinatas are much nicer than the metallics in the Ranger. When you drop a drop of the Pinata Gold into these alcohol inks, they explode like fireworks, and they make the coolest patterns. I can't get the darn lid off because it leaked. Must have been laying on its side and it's dried, and now I can't get the lid off. Anyway, back to Chiquita.
I did this one while she was showing you the tree. And I don't know if she saw the other one.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to try this one. I did type in, I don't know if you still can hear me, but I did type in that I put the alcohol inks in the grooves of the embossing folder, so I could keep it for a while until I get the paper to emboss it with.
Yep.
But and sometimes I just pour it on there.
Casey wants to know if you have the grungy leaves die from Tim Holtz.
I don't, Casey. Do you have it?
I do.
Yes, Auntie. Yeah, that was the plan. I didn't know what to do on the channel, so I'm like, ooh, alcohol inks and embossing folders. This is actually my second time doing this from, I think, months ago. Then from then I only had these, the Bria Reese, and now I have Tim Holtz. And I'm liking the Tim Holtz more because this one here, as you can see, it like someone said, I think it was Jim, had a lot of ink. Well, this one is very liquidy, like super liquidy. That's why I'm trying to use it up. But the Tim Holtz, not that liquidy. It's like a little bit thicker solution that I really, really like. And I like the cardstock because I'm using it for cards. And I'll show you in a minute the cards that I've made already.
Joshua asked if you clean your folders. Alcohol ink actually stains anything you put it on.
Yes, I do. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how I clean my embossing folders. And if you want me to show you now before my internet disappears, I will do that now.
That would be great. Just to put their little clean hearts at ease, that they can try it and not ruin their embossing folders. But
I did do. Sorry,
they do stain.
I did do a video on how to clean them, but I will like this video. I did. I made one after I figured out how to clean it. So, but yeah, these are too watery. That's why I want to keep using these so I can finish them. And as you can see, all the excess ink is from those. Tim Holtz doesn't do that much of an excess. So that's why I'm trying to use them up. Then I'm going to be purchasing the little by little, the Tim Holtz. And I don't remember who said that. But there's neon ones. I want to get those too.
So there's a lot of differences in the viscosity of alcohol inks. These are my two favorites. I do prefer the Pinata over the Tim Holtz Ranger ones because they're a little more, they're thicker than the Ranger ones. So they go a really long way. If you buy off-brand ones from like Temu or something like that, you buy a risk of not getting a good product. I did do some grungy stuff, the grungy tape, and I did it about 4 months ago, and the tape's still not dry. It's still wet, so it doesn't have a drying agent in it.
Wow. Okay, since this one's like overloaded, I'm going to show you right now how to clean them. I'm going to move my machine out of the way. Try to have a disposable aluminum from the Dollar Tree. I added the napkins and try to get 91 or anyone, but I got this. It was like $2. All I do is just pour it on there.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hi, Lizzie. How you doing?
See how clear that is?
Do you save your paper towel, they're asking?
That is the plan.
There you go.
That is the plan, to save the napkins. Because it's colorful and it's going to be useful in art. Well, this one had a bunch. Look at that. But if you honestly want to use them, you can clean them. So there's your answers to that one. And it's just me. I want in here. But if you want to use a
I think she's going to
a
drop
little
out.
sponge or a cotton ball with alcohol ink and do it that way, you can. It was just a quick thing right now. That's why I did it this way. Okay. Any other questions before I make a mess?
Nope. Nope. And that was it. That was the question that I caught. Mo will whack it in caps if I've missed anything.
That's good. Oh, yeah.
And buddy.
It's easier when you don't have a camera on you.
Sorry? The camera is on me. It's on both of us. Going over to my dad, and I've lost my plate. Look at my plate.
Here we go. There it is. It's probably my internet. In the afternoons, it gets choppy. So gonna show you some that I made. The cards. I used rubbing alcohol, Auntie, the 91%. Hi, Bits and Bob.
Harry, I'm over here. Die cutting. Embossing. Take this one. Keep it ready. Lost the die plate. Where the heck in Heathcote did I put them? I guess I won't be doing any die cutting because I have put my, embossing, put my embossing folders somewhere safe, not where they usually are. Great. Let's use the rubber plate.
Is that better? I hope so. I want to make some daisies. Oops. Bye, Auntie. Thank you for coming.
Go to George's.
Okay.
I want to try metallics. And for that, the metallics, I'm going to use a black cardstock, see how it goes. And this is how I'm going to try it. Really? Ugh. My husband's home.
What does that mean? You have to go.
No, he was making noise right now.
Mine was just here making noise as well, so it's all good.
Okay, then. It's like, oh.
So I was doing a whole heap of die cutting the day before yesterday, and I've misplaced my cutting pads. So I don't know what I've done with them.
Casey. Where is Eddie? He probably left.
I don't know what I've done with them.
So this is white. I think Casey took them.
Casey's got them. Casey, give me back my pads, please. My plate. That's craziness. I usually sit and do the whole day. Oh, found one. It's an old one, but it'll do. I usually do the whole day of die cutting, so I never have to pull it out again. And it's disappeared off the face of the earth.
Uh-oh. Under the desk, maybe?
No. Don't know.
Do I have? Probably going to use a yellow. Oh, here's the gold. See how this comes out. This is the first time I'm doing metallics here. And this is with that Daisy embossing.
Guess I'm not doing any die cutting because that's not the right one either. Okay. It's twitting in these gloves. They've got to go.
Okay.
Not saying anymore.
Good night, Hen. Thank you for coming. Yee, I can't wait to see this one.
Bye, Hen. Guess I'm just playing here. These are just sample pieces of Yupo paper from the rep. So just to see what I wanted to buy when I had this shop.
Thank you, Cookie. Apparently, I put too much of the white. Oh, boy.
Whoop, whoop. Yes, in the house.
Hi, Lizanne. You've been to a few lives. Okay, this smells weird.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Eddie. Oh, thank you.
I am just going to...
Embossing folders so nasty now.
Lucky you showed us how to clean.
Yep.
Oh, I should have got my husband to take the gold out and open it with his vice. Darn it.
Okay, let's do... Ooh, the gears. If you don't like messy, you're probably not going to like doing this.
They love me.
No, the mess that I'm making.
Are you friends with the lady who does therapy for the inmates? I cannot think of her name. That's a question for you, Chiquita.
Yeah? Ha ha ha. Chiquita, are you friends with the lady who does therapy for the inmates? No. You mean Susan Tucker? Is that who you're talking about, Susan Tucker? I don't know if she does that, though. I think I like using these better. They're not so messy. Thank you for sharing the channels, Cookie.
Thanks, Cookie.
Casey, you want this card? It's gears. Like gears. Oops. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, that's what I was going to say. I laid down a piece of white crafting paper so I can use that later. Hi, Tuta. Cool. There's that one.
So you can paint with, you can make backgrounds, or you can also paint with them. If you put a sketch down, like any other ink or any other ink or paint, you can paint with them, which I'll show you samples of in a moment.
Thank you. Thank you, Carrie, Lizzie, Bits and Bobs, Emily. Oh, wait. Empty Nest Crafter?
Yep, that's Maddie.
Maddie. Thank you. Oh, I forgot one. Yeah. I didn't know there was a lot more people that like grunge.
Lots of people like grunge. Other people are totally against it and not with the mess at all.
I'm maybe like 50% and 50. It depends what it is. I like to experiment too, so.
No, I don't. I didn't know he made a palette. I do have some of his inks, not a lot of them. I've used all of his inks. Like I've run out. I just haven't renewed because I like the pinata one better. Get this off my brush. So let's put the lids on.
This one didn't go well.
Very cool. And you can come back tomorrow, next week, the week after, and add alcohol blending solution, and it will reactivate the inks, and you can repaint them if you want to. If you don't want to, you can seal them, but you've got to be very careful on what you seal them with, because that will make them move again. I have found that giving it a really light spray of Kamar, Krylon Kamar, a really, really light mist of it, and let that dry, and then you can give it a coat of any other sealer, and it won't move the inks around. That's the same with watercolor, any other sort of inks, acrylic inks, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to get rid of this crap off my hands before I touch my other pictures.
Really?
A girlfriend of mine, she lives down in Brisbane now, but she used to live up here. She does alcohol ink paintings, like no other. And I've got a few classes with her, which were really good fun. And this was one of the first classes we did, which was the painting flowers. And I don't know if you can see, can I get it to focus? It's actually a pen, just normal pen in the background, sketched in over the top of the stuff that's been dropped down. Hi Karen, welcome, welcome. This is another one that I did in her class. This was sunflower. And this is another one I did in her class. So it's got butterflies and micro beads. You can drop all sorts of things into it before it dries. I can't get a good picture of this one with the gold in it. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Let me see. This is actually really, really dark orange, and it's really hard to see the colours in it. It's just washing it out. The greens aren't showing up. They're showing up as turquoise. There's gold all through this. There's bronze, micro beads. I'll take a photo of it and put it on my Instagram because this is just not picking it up at all. So this is painted with a paintbrush on an alcohol ink blending solution surface, like it's painted over. Drop it in like watercolor, wet on wet watercolor. So that's how that was done.
Crafty Visage, I have done that. I want to show you real quick.
Yeah. Get off me.
This is embossed heavy foil with alcohol inks.
Yay, we like.
First, and then I colored it in afterwards. It's so cool. And then you can change the colors, and these are buttons. But yes, this is foil. But you have to use the heavy foil because the other one rips. And even though this one rips sometimes with certain ones, if you go slow enough, it won't rip. How's your picture shiny?
What's going on with my picture?
Fancy foil. Yes.
I don't know what's going on with my picture. Stop being a pain in the butt.
Here's the one that I did when she was doing the show and tell. And these are the gears. And works for me. Oh, okay. We can try that too. Let's see. Let's do this one. Tired of the gears. I don't know. Let's try it.
One with the gears doesn't want to play gears anymore.
No.
I'm trying to find a piece to show you, and I cannot find what I've done with it because I put stuff away in safe places all the time and never to be seen again. Apparently. Never ever to be seen again. Back up. Can't find it. Oh well, wasn't meant to be. So while this is dry now, you can come in with a white pen. Why is this being such a pain?
Okay, here we go. I'm going to try it now. Cardstock and foil at the same time.
They're pretty quick to dry. This is it's pretty much dry now, just in the really thick puddle pieces. It's still a little bit wet, but because of the alcohol in it, it dries really quickly.
Ready, ready, ready?
Ready?
Ooh, look at how pretty. Oh, look, and it embossed the cardstock at the same time. That is clever. Very clever. Thank you very much. Who was that?
Aluminium foil is the
Judah.
substrate.
It was Judah. Very nice.
Nice.
I'm going to ink on this side. I'm going to ink this up. This is cool. Let's do some. Let's see.
So this is the other stuff you can buy to emboss. I'm going to find a packet.
This is from
The thrift store, which was really lucky.
I like this one.
So that was this one. Hang on 1 second. Mama Juju. So this is glue foil, and it is an aluminium copper foil, and it has a glue backing on it. So you colour one side, or etch one side, emboss one side, and then you can pop it on a piece of cardboard, and it has a glue built into the back of it. So when you put it down on your cardstock or your fabric or whatever you want to glue it to, you just have to heat it up with your heat gun or an iron, with something over the top of it, of course, and you can iron it on and it sticks. You don't have to use any sort of glue. It has its own glue built in. So that's this stuff here. I bought it at a thrift store, so I cannot tell you where to buy it from. There is their website right there. So if you want to try and source it yourself, that is fine. But this is embossed. This is for the cover of the Rustified album. So this is embossed foil with the alcohol inks on it, made to look rusty. So that's with the inks on it. This is looking yellow, but it's actually exactly rust. It's just not being it's being a booger with the color. Hi Dee Dee, how you doing? So yeah, so that's the aluminium, the copper. The website doesn't work. Okay. Well, that's a bummer because it's really good stock, and I'm glad I bought 10 packets of it. So yeah, so that's the aluminium embossed I'm sure somebody else would have to do something like it, something similar along the lines of it anyway, maybe. So yes, you can paint with alcohol inks. And this is all on Yupo paper, so there you go. Get out of here now. And it die cuts really easily, so if you want to do a really grungy piece and then die cut it later, that works really well too. A lot of those whale tails, and I did cogs and I did circles. Once they were embossed, I just die cut them or punched them with a punch as well. It punches really
Hi,
easily.
Zuzu.
It is very much fun. I wish I could find the other aluminium one because we did large sheets of it and we made it really, really wet. Did about 3 colours on it, and we dropped words. It's just these words this week have been very hard to find. Mica. We've dropped mica powder in it. We dropped micro beads in it. We dropped gold foil, all sorts of stuff in the actual puddles, and then moved them around on the page. And when it dried, it all stuck, and they were so cool. I just can't find the piece. Can't find it. Don't know what I did with it. Got my new tower, and I put everything away neatly, and now I can't find anything.
Okay.
Let me see if it's in here.
Hi, Darcy.
Hi, Darcy.
Okay. Look how pretty that's going to look on the card. And shiny. Darcy, I'm loving your organizing.
My organising. I don't organise. Somebody else is organising. Well, booga. I don't know where it is.
Still fragile and wet.
I was looking for that one. So if someone wants to come and search for my embossing plates, that would be fabulous. I don't know what I did with those. So this is it, that blue foil again, that is with alcohol inks and some patinas. What's Eddie up to? Does he need to be ejected? Oh, to-do list. So yeah, this is the embossing folder with the patinas and the alcohol inks. Oh, pretty. Right, this is dry. Let's try to draw something. Let's doodle.
Hi, Judy. Made a card. Just need a sentiment on there. Or maybe not.
I went to buy some sign brushes the other day and bought, I thought were white, which are very not white.
Thank you, Leah. Should I add this on here? Probably takes away from everything. Maybe not. Sentiment. I need a sentiment.
What the heck?
I know where it is.
Okay.
Thank you, Empty Nest.
I don't know where the other one is.
We're going to crinkle the word. Might as well finish the card.
So these are a white marker. They're an acrylic marker. They're not reactivating the alcohol, which is good. They are semi-opaque. They're not completely opaque. They're not a bad one. Not too bad at all.
Thank you, Mama Juju.
What, Eddie? Awesome! Party at Eddie's house. That's why you can go live with me now. Now it all falls into place.
Card done. Okay. Definitely time for me to go. Thank you very much for the invitation. I got some
You're
adulting to
welcome.
do.
Thanks for showing us your messy side.
Thank you.
Show us what
Right? You guys hardly see my messy side. I'm just going to show the ones that we did here together. There's the clocks.
Very cool. I love the clocks.
Gears is a favorite. I don't know why. Here's some flowers.
Purple, of course. Surprise.
There had to be some purple. This is just a, like a
Like a flop off
I guess.
type thing. Yep.
Here's another one. I like this one's kind of the bricks. Here's this. This is the darkest one I've made. These are the gears also.
You're very busy. I spent most of my time looking for stuff.
There's that one. There's that one. I like this one. It's kind of weird that I like this one.
Yep, that's very cool. It actually looks like fish scales.
Oh, yeah. This one, it didn't have much, but still works. And
well, you can add to those. You can gold foil bits and paint bits, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And here is the last attempt with foil. And I made the card really quick. I love it. I didn't want to hide no colors. It's so shiny.
Beautiful.
So that's it. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Chiquita.
Thank you. Bye.
All righty. Okay, so questions. There was a question. She just left, just like that. I should take lessons about how to leave quickly. I just fall asleep. That's my quick goodbye. The pen that I'm using here, look, I just bought a 10-pack off Temu to see how they work. There was brush ones, fine nib ones, and bullet ones in the pack, and they all seem to work pretty well. The fine tipped one is in the other room because I was playing with other stuff with my granddaughter. The brush tip ones work, but I've only got it in black. So they all come in the same packet. There's a fine tip one in the black. So they write on the alcohol ink or acrylic ink easily. Where's the brush? That's a brush. That's the brush tip ones. And yeah, they write really well over the alcohol. They don't block up like the some more expensive ones. They do work, but just cheap ones. That's it. Vavoom puff gone. That's it, Chiquita. Did I email? What did I email? Did you email me yet about next week? Probably not, because I'm hopeless at that sort of thing. I will endeavour to do that very soon. So, basically, this is what we've, not exactly what we've done, but what I've showed you that you can do with alcohol inks and metal and embossing folders and all the fun stuff. So go and play. It's too quick. I'm used to being on here till 12 o'clock. It's just too quick. I'm going to keep playing. If you guys want to leave, that's fine. But I'm just going to not play with alcohol inks because I can't find my embossing plates. But I'm going to play with other stuff. Lucky this is my painty one. This aluminium foil stuff, I'll show you it. It punches really easily and well. Like, I've never had a problem punching with it. Punches easily. Not a problem. It hasn't blunted my punches or anything like that. Night, Debbie. Thanks for coming. Night, Jenny. Let's put this away. I woke up about half an hour before I had to go live. I had a really rough night's sleep. So I've had half a cup of tea and came on here. So I haven't really got anything else. I really want to keep playing, but I haven't got anything to show you. I don't want to bore you, so I'm going to let you go. Kerry, Juju doesn't actually put up previews of her live, so she just goes live at around what time? No, we'll come up here. Let me drop a link and you come up and play. Beth, you want to come and play? 10, that's it. All right, somebody needs to come up and play with me because I hate doing it on my own. Somebody. Beth, come and play. You need to play. Come and play. Yeah, that's why you won't get notifications. You'll just get that pop-up that says, Juju is live. Thanks, Becky. Come and play. That's okay. You don't need to know what you're going to do. Hang on, I'll send you a link. Dun, 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 dun. As soon as my computer catches up with me. Judy. Beth. All right, just drop the link into your chat. Come and play. You want to come play too, Karen? Karen volunteered. All right, let me find Karen. There's room for 3 of us here. That's fine. That is fine. Let me find you. Let me find you. Oh, you're on Instagram, aren't you? Hang on. I've got to go to Instagram. Give me a moment. Is Beth here? Beth. Hang on. I've got to go to Instagram to find Karen. You're on my Facebook Messenger, aren't you, Karen? Hang on. Give me a moment. Instagram. It's not up, so I've got to get into it first. Instagram. Oh, man. Hang on. I'll have to do it on my phone because I can't find you. Bear with me. Here, look at something cute. Didn't I just send you a message? Let me look. What's going on here? Oh, it would help if I actually press send instead of just dropping the link in the chat bar. Dope. Having a blonde moment, please, people. There you go. Done. Click the link. Copy. Karen. My phone's being really slow. Here she is. Hi, Beth. Yep, I'm getting Karen.
Yay! That's
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
I haven't gotten to play with Karen, so that's fun too. I have no clue what I'm going to do though. Any clues?
Okay, I've dropped it in your Instagram, Karen.
Miss Karen. Hi,
So that's
Judy.
exciting news for you today. Feeling happy and high and all the fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm not a jailbird, so that's good. Hi,
I've
Heather.
been in jail for a long time. I was looking forward to it. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm celebrating today. So
Yay!
I am.
I'm going to put all this alcohol ink away.
What are you going to play with? Oh, I could do something for one of your kids. I could do that. Let me see. What did I do with them? Hold on. Not there. Here they are. Here they are, your little girls. Maybe I'll make some cards with these. Because my grandbabies are moving away. Oh, I love these ones. I think I'll make some cards with these. I love this kit of yours. What are you going to work on now?
Apparently my attitude is what I've got to work on, but apart from that, I'm not going to do another kit for a couple of weeks yet because I want to get into a bit of a routine with the painting and everything. So I can't think of too many things at once. Otherwise, I just get overwhelmed.
I got it. I totally get it. Maddie, my news was that I didn't become a jailbird today. Which was a possibility. But no. I didn't do anything illegal, so don't get any ideas and don't listen to what Di says because despite what she's told you, I didn't do it.
I've only sent you a few scenarios of what you've done.
Right. But I did tell all my kids that if I did have to go to jail today, that Di gave me permission to reach over and punch him in the throat. And they all got quite a kick out of that, actually.
Oh, good. Yeah, I said if you're going to go to jail, make it worth it. Jump the aisle and punch him in the throat. Yeah.
Yeah. When you said that, I was like, you know what? She is absolutely right. If I'm going to go, it's going to be for a worthy cause.
Exactly. Go down fighting. Oh, here's Karen. Woo. Hi.
Is it on?
You're on.
Maddie says she still doesn't understand.
I don't like the view of my desk.
Hi, Karen.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
We get to play together. I'm so excited.
Let's just say, Maddie, that she had a wanker ex that was causing unnecessary stress, and it's over with.
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good way to
We
put
don't
it.
need to go into details.
Nah.
I don't think I got my good internet on. So
You got a pretty clear picture there.
do I? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's just
It's really clear.
It seems so far away. Got new paints.
You're sideways.
Tammy said it's officially a party. Yoo-hoo!
Listen, how do I make this thing bigger? Like I want mine like y'all's.
Well, you're sideways. Your must be. I don't know what you've done.
Are you using a phone?
You're sideways.
Yeah, you know I'm using a phone, and you know I use my streaming device as Ecamm. I don't know nothing about this StreamYard.
Just flip your phone the other way.
What do you mean, flip it the other way?
Turn it. Instead of it being
that way?
That's it. Right. Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, so you must have a setting in your phone that you're horizontal. You need to be vertical, but you're straight. You're right way up now.
Okay, yeah. I'll put it this way.
Yeah, now you're right way up.
Yeah, you know, mine is set for Ecamm. I use Ecamm, what do you call it, for my streaming platform. Look, I don't want to be like Juju and show y'all all my business.
You
That
might want to
that
see
wasn't
your
exactly
business.
her fault. That was the alien on her desk. That was its fault the other day.
Listen, y'all getting a full view. Oh, well, listen, it's okay. So that means before I do hang out with Di, I'm going to have to get some lessons in StreamYard. But my desk was full of Beth stuff. So I think it's neat. It's very befitting that I'm here with Beth and Di because
Right?
everything that's on my desk is all about Beth.
Well, there you go. Let's celebrate this freedom. Oh, look.
Look.
After all that, I found my plate. It's good.
Of course you did.
Ah, why
That's the
are
way
they
it
putting
happens.
on you?
And Karen not be sideways. See, they want sideways too. Your auto rotate might need to be switched.
I don't
Okay.
understand why she's not. Let me have a look and see if I can do anything about it.
Because this way is my desk.
No, it's whatever setting that she is
Yeah.
in her phone.
Y'all close your eyes. I'm gonna do some things. Hold on, hold on. Close your eyes if that bothers
Whoa.
you.
She's gonna do some things.
I'm gonna do some things. Let me see.
Oh
All
wait.
right. We don't want to do that. What is that? No, we don't want that. Touch that. What happens?
What's your new kit gonna be, Di? Is it a retro like 50s one?
No. Debbie Epps is doing a retro one. I did my retro one. Didn't I send it to you? Yeah. Well, no, I sent it to T.
I don't think you
I'll
sent
send,
it to me. I would
I'll
have
send it.
printed. It would have been printed by now.
I'll send it to you. I send it to T. I'm not going to do any kits for a little while.
All right.
Nope.
That's
I
good.
do not know how to change it.
It's okay, Karen. They can see. I've got you on my TV. I can see you just fine, actually.
I know, but I feel them. We used to what we used to. That's just that.
I know.
Oh, I think I
Yeah, I
need to
think it's
use that
an actual
coverage.
setting on your phone, like in your camera itself.
In my
Camera.
camera, so my camera would have to do StreamYard to change it. Is that what you're saying?
You just have to change the way you're viewed. So you're horizontal. You probably need to be landscape instead of portrait.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is there an app for StreamYard?
There is no app. It's just on the internet. So
Okay,
you've got
through
to
the
log.
internet. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I had a really rough night's sleep last night. And the dog was very restless for some reason, and she because she's going blind, or she is blind. We've got some footstools at the end of the bed so that she can get up and down on it. But when she wakes up, sometimes she's disoriented and she goes to the side of the bed and falls off into oblivion.
Oh,
So she gets quite restless, and I've got to remember to wake up to point her in the right direction, so
right.
she can do her business. And I missed it last night, and she off the side of the bed again.
Oh,
Oh well, we're just gonna roll with what we got.
Okay,
what do I want to add with her?
We
we'll
can't
have a
pivot. We've tried to pivot.
we'll have a play before you go live with me, so we can figure it out. Okay,
Oh yes,
in
we
the back.
definitely will. I don't like showing up like this. I just feel so, oh my goodness, just like all out of discombobulation. But anyways, hello everyone. I am the real Karen McCoy. For those that don't know me,
She's even trademarked.
and is
Yes, she is.
and thanks to Beth, I have a stamp that says so. Boom.
Right. Yeah. I love your stamp.
Well,
So
you could have done that, Casey. You could have come and played, but no, you had to be somewhere else. All right,
Casey, want to
I'm going
come
to
and
do
play?
it. He's not at home, so he can't.
oh,
I'm going to leave you two. See ya.
where are you going?
I'm just going to make a cup of tea because I haven't had one yet and I need one. So give me 5 minutes, amuse yourselves, talk about me, all that sort of stuff.
All right. We'll talk about you while you're gone.
I've been playing around with pencils, watercolor pencils. And remember what I said, just because it costs a lot does not mean that you need to go and buy the most expensive thing.
Right.
And
Right.
this is a good example right here. Let me fold this back.
You did those with pencils?
These are watercolor pencils, yes.
Ooh.
And I will tell you the names after you take a good look at them.
Are they both this? They're both the same company?
Nope.
One is one company and one is another.
Yes, one is very expensive and the other one is very inexpensive.
So we have to guess. Is this a guessing game?
No, I'm going to tell you, but I just want you, well, tell me, which one do you think is the expensive one?
Oh, I feel like this is a trick.
Nah. No, you never, ever will I do that. Karen, did you tip your phone?
I like the one on the. I think I like the shading on the one on the left. So I'm going to say it's done with the more expensive. That's my guess, and I'm sticking to it. What do you all
This one?
think? Is it the left or the right?
Wait a minute, Dawn gave me some instructions. Usually when Dawn give me instructions, they work. Did
Right.
you tip your phone line when you flip the videos? It might flip your screen. I think I did flip my phone. Hey, when I'm watching the Waltons, it flips with no problem, so it's not locked. But y'all know from my lives, I have done some things with my phone so that my lives are not zooming all out. But Jesus. So this is the inexpensive one on the left. This hand. This is my left.
Which one's the inexpensive one?
This one.
Really?
Yes.
I'm shocked.
Me too.
Here
And
you
wait
go.
till I show you. I'm getting ready to show you who these suckers are too. This one
I've got you on solo.
and this one. Now, remember I told you guys, well, if you watch me on my channel, I tell you, do not discount Five Below.
Right? Yeah.
You picked Five Below watercolor pencils. You said you
Wow.
like them best over Faber-Castell.
Holy cow.
That's what I said. So I will be taking these flip-flops back because I didn't like them at all. Look at that. It just was so, and then it just shedded. And so at first I thought it was paper, right? So of course I was like, okay, well, this is my Five Below paper. So let me go and get my $25 paper. It was
Right.
worse. And I'm just being facetious with the $25 paper. But yeah, it was worse. So I didn't like it. But this one is with Five Below. These beautiful 36 colors. Aren't they yummy?
And they were $5.
$5.
Holy cow.
So
And
I
there's
had,
36 of them?
they're
That's so good.
36. Yes, 36.
See, you just never know.
You don't. And so I had them before because I was playing around with them, you know, in my coloring book and things. But I gave them, my granddaughter came in my studio and she wanted them. So I gave them to her last year. So I went and bought some more. But then I also had these.
Ow.
And I'm, uh-oh, what you doing now? Don't mess yourself
Okay, I
up.
just walked
But
into
Hi, are
the
you okay?
Was that dye?
Just walked into the cupboard.
Yeah, so I just wasn't pleased. And
I'm
I
still
also have Prisma. I love Prisma. So anything I can slap on some paper and give me some beautiful flowers, I will and will.
Right. I like using watercolor pencils. Now that is something I'm a little bit better at than the paints. But yeah, I like use, and I have. I don't think the ones I have are expensive.
I'm still not here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get some paint and I'm gonna slap some paint on some paper.
She said she's still not here.
No, she's still not there.
She's still drinking. All right. I need flowers. I'm gonna try to figure out where the flowers would be. All right. Oh,
So
Karen, while I got you on here, I want to show you something.
okay.
All right. So I was watching your video earlier, and you were talking about how you had your prompt cards separated. You know, and I want to show you how I mark mine so that I know once I've used them where they go back to at the end of the month.
Oh, so you reuse them?
Yeah, well, the colors I won't, but the rest of them I will. Yeah.
Oh, so see, I'm over here stressing over nothing.
So look, can you see this?
Yes.
Oh, you can see that. Okay. So see how I stamped a C up here?
Di, can you make her big?
Hang on.
Oh my gosh, my desk is a mess. Okay. Can you see where I stamped a C up there?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so for the color ones, I stamp a C at the top of all the color ones.
Okay.
And then for these, I put an 8 because it's the 8th month. And I know that these all belong for August, right?
Okay.
But then like the action ones, I put an A in the top of every corner of every card. And then the element ones, I stamped an E at the top of every card. And then the make ones, I did an M.
You did an
See what I'm
M?
saying? That way because I'm not reusing them. So like, look, this is all the ones I've used so far.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the month, when I'm done, I can just go back and I know that these are the action ones. Those are the color, the makes. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Because when I watched your video today, I was like, you had a question about that kind of, and I was like, I need to tell her that this is how you can do it so that they don't get confused if you ever want to use them in the future. See, now I've got all the makes together that I've already used.
Nice. Okay, well, I was stressing over nothing.
Got it?
I got it.
All right.
Stop.
You can get off me now, Di.
Get off me.
Get off me, woman.
We've got Beth over here and Karen down there. That's who we're with. Who's come to play?
Yeah, we came to hang out.
Yeah, because I wasn't ready to go.
Yeah, no, me neither. I was like, oh my gosh, finally I can hang out. And I feel like hanging out. And now everybody's going to go home.
Oh, Chiquita was in a rush, which going to be 1 hour and 1 hour only. I was like, well, okay, I better find something else to do. But I literally woke up at 20 minutes to 10, and I go live at 10, so my time. And I threw some clothes on. My hair isn't even brushed. Didn't have a cup of tea. Ran out here and we started. So it's like, man.
Very cool.
I'm here, not awake. So that's probably why I couldn't find anything. I was so unprepared.
We all have those days. And nobody can see what you're wearing. You could have just come in your pajamas and nobody would ever known.
Facts.
No, knowing my luck on that day that I didn't actually get dressed and put a bra on, I'd have Juju's creepy camera come and go do a close-up of my boobs or something, you know? That would happen.
Yeah, I suppose that's a possibility. We
Well,
would all just have a chuckle and move on, though. You know us.
that's it. And never forget it. That'll just be a new story to tell.
I don't
So, although my hair's not brushed, I do have a bra on, so we have that.
So
So,
yesterday when Bitty Penny was on and she was talking about moving the paper, I guess she wasn't watching when I was doing these flowers because I always move the paper if you want them to be nice and full.
Right? We were talking about that the other day, that you move the paper like we move the scissors when we fussy cut.
Yeah, I do. Actually, yes, I do. Surely do. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yep. And then she just wouldn't say boop boop and swoop swoop.
that's it.
Yeah. Put it
You
on
got
there
all
and just gotta swoop, 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 swoop. And then by the time you finish with the swoop, you pick your brush up because you're done. And then put it down somewhere else.
Right?
Where's Sophie?
She's around. Let me message her. She actually, she couldn't go today and she was having FOMO. But we got home and she was asleep. Oh, poor thing. And she stays up like all night. She's up all night. And then she sleeps in, which she's a teenager. I don't really care. She can do it. It's fine with me. But she's usually up by like 11 o'clock. So, but she's awake. I'm just going to message her because she doesn't even know I'm live.
Look, this is the cup I was saying she needed.
Hang on. I need to put you big so I can read it.
I didn't tell her I was live. I just said, hey, come here. One thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. Right? Since she said I'm not allowed to talk to her for an hour after she wakes up.
I'm with her. Don't bother me, especially if I haven't had my coffee.
Right?
What do you want to talk about this early in the morning? Which is crazy because my husband is he's the total opposite. He's he gets up at 4, 2, 3. I'll be like, dude, go somewhere. Give me a minute. I don't be wanting to talk in the morning.
I tricked you. See, I'm live with Di and Karen.
Mom.
Hey, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
Everybody. It's not like they can see you.
guys.
I just wanted to hear you.
You tricked me. Oh
I
my
did. I
gosh.
tricked you. You didn't
What
know I
is-
was live.
I didn't.
Well, see, what happened was,
Right. In our defense, this was not planned.
right? We didn't want Di's live to end, so we decided we would help her out and come and hang out with her for a little while because her other
I
guests
needed
was getting-
inspiration.
Yeah.
Fun.
I
Oh,
got drafted.
She's gonna get on my end, but I'm here anyway for entertainment.
You ditched me for Love Island?
For your
today?
entertainment. Wait,
Oh, is Love Island on tonight?
Love Island was on tonight?
Yeah, we'll watch it tomorrow.
We'll
That's
watch
okay.
it tomorrow.
I
Okay,
thought
I'm
Love
gonna-
Island came on Wednesday.
Well, that was the original show, but now it's what's it called?
Beyond the Villa.
Beyond the Villa. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, we'll watch it tomorrow. We also have to finish our movie.
Okay, we will.
Okay, I'm going back to her. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
Pam said she sleeps during the morning. I was wondering when Pam sleeps too, because I feel like, she's either in somebody's live or she's live. I'm like, I'm not sure she sleeps.
She doesn't sleep.
Right.
I can go shopping, come back, Pam's on. I can go have cooked dinner, Pam's on. I can sit down, watch a movie, come back, Pam's on. She doesn't sleep.
Yeah, I don't think she sleeps. Look how cute that is.
But it's nice to have somewhere to land when you want to.
This is true.
Right?
Boop, 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 boop,
Some
boop.
days I feel like there's a ton of lives, and other days I feel like there's none.
Yes.
So Thursday, no, well, yeah, Thursday kinda. Today was kinda like that, but Tuesday is like that, I feel like.
Where were you hanging out with Eddie, Karen?
We started in Mariah PM Studio.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then where did I go on next? Not next, but later on I pulled up because I was doing grown stuff today, adulting outside. And then I came back and where was I? I can't remember where I was. Oh, we were together
Fiction.
we were with Tracy. We were on Tracy's live.
Oh, I didn't know Trace. Oh well, I wasn't here, so that's probably another reason.
Yeah.
All right.
And then and then we were back not with Di. So
Very
yeah,
good.
I was
start paying
sound
attention.
asleep while Tracy was live, unfortunately. Missed it.
I know. I felt bad when I messaged you earlier, Di, because I was like, "Oh, crud, she's probably asleep."
Oh.
It's too late now.
I have just changed my phone volume off
Oh, good.
over night time now because the chatty crafter girls, which half of them are in the audience now, the chatty
Right.
crafter girls are very, very chatty. And while they're sleeping, it's quiet. And when I'm sleeping, it's flat out.
Right. Yeah. I get that.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
Casey doesn't do reality shows, he says.
I think my chat done stopped because I'm not seeing. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I think that worked.
My
Are you
Sophie, she
gonna-
likes drama, so we do reality shows.
I got enough drama on my own life.
I know, me too. I'm just saying, but
Well, you look, sometimes it's nice to watch a reality show and know that somebody's life is messier than yours.
Well, I haven't seen that yet. So that when they make one, then I'll probably watch it. But right now they need to make a reality show of my life.
just watch The Housewives. They've got all the money in the world and they still can't get it together.
Oh, they can't get their ducks in a row.
Man, and it depends on which one you're talking about. I did try to watch all of them, like each one. It didn't matter. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm just getting a little.
Do you
They
know
just,
what the messiest Housewives was? And I
oh,
watched it more than any other Housewives, and that was the Mob Wives.
Oh, I remember when that was on.
yeah, but they're not on anymore, right?
No,
No,
they're not.
because they all got arrested, I think.
Oh,
They
for real?
punch ups and all sorts of stuff. They were hilarious.
Oh my.
Yeah, they were hilarious. Yeah, they were some passed away and others were jailed and arrested. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one though. They were characters.
Plus,
They
certainly
probably
were.
were the most realist though.
Right. Yeah, so many
Yes.
of them are largely scripted at this point.
And they're just out there for the views. And I'm just like, nope, not gonna view you. I'll go in the studio, slap some paint on some paper, and look at John Boy.
From the wall?
Yes, that's what I've been doing. I've been watching the Waltons.
Aww. The Waltons.
Channel 2. What did Darcy say? What? What in Tart Nation? Oh, yeah, live tarts. They're talking about live tarts. I call Call my girls
Thank
that
you,
come to
Dawn.
all the live
Sandy,
tart.
this is Di's kit, and it's called. Is it called Sweet something? What's it called, Di?
Oh, those are the girls.
Yeah,
Sugar and
From
spice.
Sugar and
Sugar and
Spice.
Spice. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, this is her Sugar and Spice. They're so cute.
I haven't printed mine out yet.
They're really.
And I'm
cute.
using the sun-kissed ones.
Can you see? Look at that one. Isn't she cute?
Di, are you a live tart?
Look at this.
I'm the queen of the live tarts, I think.
Okay.
No, Jen Katie Fiddly Bits is the #1 live tart.
Yeah, she is. Look at this one. Look at her little face. Isn't she so cute? Do you see her? Oh my gosh, her face is so cute. I just love them. I just love
I love the
them.
ones with the little ones with the pigs in the mud. They're cute.
Yeah, the pig one is so cute too. These ones with the
little hot rod.
Yeah.
they're so cute.
You're
They
a
are
Pop
cute.
Tart.
You're just laughing. It just makes you smile. Just makes you grin.
They are
They-
so cute. Love them.
They could be on the ranch,
Yeah, they could.
minus the pigs. We don't have pigs. We just got the Roddies.
Don and I decided today that we all need to move to Italy because they respect their elders there. So, Karen, you need to get on that.
What was that? I'm sorry. What you say? Y'all were going to move where?
We all need to go to Italy because they're kind to their elders there.
Oh, yes, Lord, yes.
So, you know, we're all getting up there. So, we need to go there.
Listen, we can be like the book club. Only we won't have our luggage stowed, though.
Right? Oh my goodness. That was a funny movie.
Yes. Even in Germany, they do the same thing in Germany. They take care of their elderly.
Right? We're going to make it the new hot spot for the elderly. Forget Florida, forget Arizona. Everybody's going to go to Italy.
Listen, I'm down for it.
Right?
Oh, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Yes. Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
That means we'd have to go to Greece.
Yeah. Ooh.
Listen, I'm down for traveling. Passport doesn't expire to 29. Where we going? When we going? You don't have to threaten me with a good time.
Do it.
But Mr.
Except
McCoy has the
it's gross.
steak so he can work. Somebody got to pay for it.
Right. Oh, the Dawn said she's going to have to bring her roommate with her, and I told her that was okay.
Oh, well, I'm not bringing mine. You got to work.
I said, that's fine. If you want to bring him, you can bring him. I don't care.
You can carry the luggage.
Right? That's not long enough. Now, what are we going to do with this mess? I can't believe I agreed to come on here with absolutely no idea of what I was going to do.
You
Oh, well, just slap some paint on some paper.
reckless, Beth. Very reckless.
Right? It's so unlike me.
I thought it was very brave of you.
I was just going to go and make breakfast and sit down and try and find someone else that was live. Because I had no one.
It probably would have been Pam or Juju, one or the other. They're the only ones on late at night.
Juju usually goes live in about an hour, so we can play
Karen,
till
why do
then.
they call it the ranch? Do you have cattle? No, I do not. I have 8 Rottweilers, and I call it the ranch because it's 10.5 acres. And when you have to walk to the mailbox as far as I do, it's the ranch. People call it a farm. I say, nope, I don't raise any vegetables. I don't have any of that. I have the dogs right now, but I want some sheep. No, not sheep. I want goats.
You gonna do goat yoga?
No. I will have, I won't, well, let me put it this way. I won't, I will have someone who wants to do it. She does it at another place in town. So there could be possibility. I just personally won't be doing it,
I
but
want
I hear it's
miniatures.
very good.
They're all so pretty.
You want who?
I want miniature cows.
Oh, I
That's so
know.
cute.
Those I like those little miniature cows that are real furry, like they have in Scotland.
Miniature
Highland
Highlands.
cows.
Yes,
Highland
Yeah.
they're
cows.
so cute. Oh my gosh, I
But
just
they
want
have these panda sheep here, and they
Ooh.
are so cute. Got little black faces and white fur and black legs and
Oh,
Do they bounce?
probably if you hit them hard enough. But
No, I had saw one on TikTok and they bounced like they were blackface and all of what you just said, but they like when they walk, they don't walk like they bounce when they. I was just like, oh,
I
those are cute.
don't
they
think
like
I've
hop
seen them.
around.
Yeah, hop around.
Oh, I think I saw that too. But you
Now
know,
I
when I
need to
saw
go
that, I
and watch
wondered
the
if that
video.
was real. I have such a problem now telling the difference between what's real and what's not real in stuff. Because like Sophie
Yes.
showed me this video the other day of all these bunnies that were on this trampoline that were just
Yes.
bouncing around. And I was like, oh my gosh, how did they get that many bunnies together? And she's like, Mom, that is not real. And I'm like, okay. So
Yeah,
now
But
I
they're
have
taking away from the really cute. Remember when the dogs were starting to bounce on trampolines and they were real? That was cute.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. I can't tell now, like, because it looks so real to me that I'm like, I don't know now if it's real or not real. If it's funny, it's funny. But
Hi, Rhonda.
Whatever
Hi,
to give us
Kim.
a laugh, we're okay.
right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, no. This isn't speaking to me today.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, anyone I've missed. I'm a little bit.
You had, when I was just watching earlier, you had a lot of people in there. It was hard to keep up. I couldn't tell who I said hello to and who I hadn't. I'm like, I don't know. I thought I'm gonna have to start like keeping track of who's in here and who I've already said hi to.
And I wish everybody would remember to give me the thumbs up that comes in. That'd be nice.
I did. Everybody thumbs up,
You
Yeah,
did.
everybody thumbs up, hit the thumbs up button. Boo boo.
right? Takes
Boo
2
boo.
seconds, please.
But
Boo
it's been
boo.
really good. Like, people are really showing up for me for their use it and lose it, and I so appreciate it. Everyone's coming in and bringing friends, and it's great. It's great.
I love your use it and lose it. I love to watch it. It's one of my favorites. Well, I love
I
the
love
prompt one too. You know that. I do
I
love
love use it or lose it because I learn stuff because everybody does things differently. So that's what I love about it.
She said, I already gave you the finger.
And Dawn is catching a second wind. Woohoo!
Listen, and for those, somebody said something about grass. I do love mowing the grass. I like mowing the grass about as much as I like slapping paint on paper.
Do you have to mow all those acres though? Or is some of it like you just let it do its thing?
No, so first of all, to answer that question, no, I don't have to. Let's be clear. I don't have to. I choose to.
Hey, you got to get technical. Do you want to?
Yeah, because some people they think I have to. I'm just like, no, I don't have to. It's therapy for me. But no, so out of all the 10.5 acres, I mow 8.5 of the acres, and then I leave 2 for Mr. McCoy. So he can feel like he's doing something too.
You ride it though, right? You don't walk it. Please tell me you ride it.
I have a tractor and a riding lawnmower.
Okay. That's good.
So I have a zero turn. I have a Margaret. Margaret is a regular riding lawnmower. Then we have a zero turn, which I name Hero. And then we have Marge, a Kubota tractor.
Large Marge.
And That's a good one.
She's large and in charge, Marge.
Yes, she is. And usually, if I'm pulling her out, it's because we've been gone maybe and the grass is high and I don't want to be in it because I don't want to run over a snake or see a snake. So I'll get on the tractor because it doesn't matter. And it's rattlesnake time. So I have to keep the grass cut low for the dogs because I don't want the dogs to get bit.
Right, yeah.
Yes, we know that. Poor old Maddie. Not Maddie, Steph
Yes.
lost
But I
her.
also like my dogs are bigger. So I think hers was smaller.
Yeah, she's got
And
wings.
Yeah, and the my pest guy, he told me, he said, here's what you do to find out if the dogs will play with the snake or bother with the snake. He said, well, just kill the snake and cut the head off. I said, who in the hell finna do that? I'm not finna do that. I'll tell Mr. McCoy to do that. But he wants you to like cut the head off and then take the body and show it to the dog. And whichever dog wants to, play with it, that's the one that probably will get bit. I said, I'm not doing that.
Oh,
Let me get somebody else to do that.
yeah.
But there's
But we
something
haven't
very,
run across. We haven't run
very.
across any rattlesnakes this year. We ran across one last year on our walk. But not this year. So far, so good.
Well, that's good.
Something
Not
very
that much.
cathartic about watching people mow grass, and I love those YouTube ones where you watch them take a really overgrown house and turn it into a pretty.
I
must be
like those
something.
too. I watch those. There's like a
Oh.
guy who goes and he's like knocks on their door and he's like, "Hey, can I take
Mow
care
your
of
lawn
your
for free. Yes.
Yeah.
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 And they're like, "What? Sure, go for it." And then he makes it
Yeah.
look beautiful.
Yes.
That's kind of what we did here. It was a lot overgrown. You wouldn't have paid me to walk out in the fields like I do now. Now I walk out there and sit in the middle of the fields. Sometimes I'm on lives just sitting there in the field. It's very, 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 very therapeutic. I get rattlesnakes in town here sometimes. Oh Lord, I don't like rattlesnakes. Where do you
No,
live,
that's
Karen? I live in Alabama. So I live in this little bitty town. We don't even have stoplights. We have one yellow light. So it's 30 minutes, no, about 40 minutes from Montgomery. So it's called Clayton, Alabama. Roll Tide.
we don't have rattlesnakes here.
No, but y'all got some other things though.
We do, but we don't have rattlesnakes, and we don't have water moccasins.
Yeah, water moccasins. If the dogs get bit by a water moccasin, the vet has already told us that they're done because they don't have a venom for the water moccasin.
So, story time. When I was little, like when I was 2, 3, 4, 5, up till about 8, my father used to collect venomous snakes for the CSIRO serum laboratories, and
Oh,
he would milk the snakes, and the guys from the laboratories would come and pick up the venom and make it into your anti-venom. So we always had at least 20 venomous snakes of all different sizes and shapes and breeds that my father would go out and catch. And in the wintertime, when it was really, really cold, because snakes are cold-blooded, they had to be kept warm. And so before CSIRO gave us an old caravan to put heaters in, we had 2 44-gallon drums that sat beside our fireplace in our living room,
oh Lord.
full of venomous snakes. Yes.
Holy cow!
And Dad would get them out one at a time and milk them.
Oh my goodness. I could find some better things to milk.
Yes. So although I'm not terrified of snakes, I have a very healthy fear of them. Like, I know what they can do.
Well, that's good.
Right?
Whew, Lord, I had to take a deep breath, breathe on that one. I hope that didn't just make somebody cringe that I just slapped all that white gesso on that flower.
She's
Yes.
not
You
in here.
fainted.
Sophie had problems
Snakes
with
can
that.
smell. So if you ever want to know if a snake is in your shed or under your decking, you can smell them. They smell like wet dog.
You say the snake smells like wet dog?
Snake smells like wet dog. So we were sitting. I used to smell it going into our shed sometimes, and then I asked the snake guy, "Is that the carpet python?" He goes, "Yep, they smell like wet dog."
Oh my Lord.
Hmm.
Okay,
Which is
so
very
now I
hard
have
when
to
you've got
make
a lot of dogs.
I have to make sure the dogs stay dry now.
They do. They smell like wet dog.
You learn something new every day.
I'm telling you, I definitely did.
Here for the education.
Boom, there she go. Is she cute? Mm.
Let's
You
have a
missed
look.
it? You want me to do it again? I can do it
Oh,
again.
okay.
Let me find one that to do it again to, because this one's already dry. All that beauty covered up. No, it's not. Actually, it's not.
It's not. That's what Sophie thought too, but it's not.
Yes. When it comes back, it's going to come back so vibrant and it's going to make you. Oh, here, I can show
All
you one I
about
did.
the layers. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Judy said, "Why, Karen? Why?"
So this is the one that I did that Sophie saw, and Sophie was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe what she say." Beth is like, "What did she do that
Oh,
for?"
she's like, "Why did she ruin that? It was so pretty."
And you can't even tell that paint that I did that for this one.
Right?
Yep.
Just need to trust the process.
Yep.
Gesso. Yes, gesso.
So it is acrylic gesso. Actually, this one I did with acrylic gesso. And this one, the one you just saw me do, this one, I did it with this gesso, which is a little less expensive. So it's not that thick. So it is going to give you a little different, a little different, a little different. But yeah, it'll come back through. And when they come back through, the watercolors just kind of be like the highlight of the show. It dries clear as much as clear can dry. So yes, look at this one. And this one, when I did it, it was just like this. So in the places where it's not vibrant, like blue, see over here, you can still see some of the white. But over here, I want these flowers that I popped on, these pink ones, they're going to pop out, and the blue is going to pop out, and the green is kind of going to hang out in the background. It's going to be pretty, trust me. By the time I come on Dye's show, I'll bring this one back and let you see.
How long does it take to dry?
Now if I pulled out the heat tool, but you know me, I don't like doing heat tool. It
Oh.
wouldn't take that long, but it's already drying now, like literally. But I shellacked a whole lot on there, so Karen, does it work as well with clear gesso? Well, see, it's clear. So, Maddie, when you're asking that question, my answer is going to be, what do you want the result to look like? You know what I mean? So, do you want to see the vibrancy of the flowers, or do you kind of want to put them in the background and just kind of let them hang out? But if you want the flowers to kind of pop out, boop boop, then use white matte gesso, not clear. Because clear is just gonna be clear. It's not gonna show you magic. That's just what I say. Can you put in, my link, what, she had it in there. Karen, does it work? I think I got all the questions, or does it pull up the color? Yes. So Casey, yes, that's exactly what it does. And because I've taken all of the things that I love and put them in one place. So when I'm not slapping paint on paper with my watercolors, I'm usually doing mixed media, and I kind of like fell into this, and I was like, look how that's just coming up out of there. And I just sat there and watched it, and it's just like, oh, I didn't have nothing better to do than to just watch paint dry.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
so it
just
was fun.
I like to watch paint dry personally.
But see,
Yeah.
when you're doing mixed media and you're using all different mediums, you actually have to watch it physically dry and not use a heat tool to show how it does and what effects you can get from it.
Right. Which is the fun. So, and with mixed media, I just feel like don't rush. Just take your time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say what I compared it to, but we'll leave that one for
Because
the imagination.
if you dry something with a heat tool, you're drying the top coat, and whatever's going underneath you won't get to see. But
Right.
if you let it dry naturally, it's going to do its pooling and its wicking and its whatever it's doing, crackle, whatever effect you're putting on with your medium, you're going to see that happen by letting it dry naturally.
Okay. So somebody said, are you going to do it now? So that means you want to see me do another one? You didn't see this one? Love mixed media, but I can get impatient. Is that what we're saying, Julie? You want to see another one? Because I got plenty prints. I can slap some paint on another one, but I want to make sure that's what you're asking. Yeah, keep my hard drive plugged in. I'm not
Yeah.
waiting. Oh my.
But see, that's what I was saying. When you dry something instantly, you're drying the top layer. You're not drying the whole thing, and you're not getting the effects that you could have gotten if you let it dry naturally. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too, but
Especially with watercolor, right?
well, anything I think. Well, like she said, when you mixing all the things together, me personally, as for me and Create Joy Studio, let me put it this way. I like to see what's going to happen when I mix things up. It's kind of like taking a nice brandy and mixing it with some lemonade. You kind of want to mix it up real good and see if it's really going to taste good, or is it not going to taste good. And you know,
Right.
but I get it. I get it. Those that don't want to wait, I get it. I get it. I understand. I used to be that person too. And then life happened and then I slowed the hell down. Okay, so here we go. We got one. I've already painted these, and I love this picture.
Don't ruin
Are we,
it.
are we ready?
Girl,
My brain feels like it has a plug in it, stopping me from understanding. Is that for real? For real?
understanding. What are you not understanding, Julie?
Right. That's why I was like, is that for real? For real?
I'm trying to understand how it ends up bright again.
Oh, so how? Okay. 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 Um. Die.
It's a magic trick.
It's magic.
I mean, because this is I like the all I can say is I can show you how. Let me see. I can research that and I have the answer, but I don't know anything other than because the watercolors. Well, for one, let's back up and talk about my watercolors. This is my international palette, right? So these are not. I'm a little bougie when it comes to watercolor. Okay, so when I do this. I'm not doing it with inexpensive. So these are very pigmented watercolors. So then when you put something else that's going to help them, like putting on a coat in the wintertime that's going to help them go out and be great, then this is just going to add to it. So because of whatever these are handmade watercolors too. So that's another factor. Whatever's in the handmade of the watercolors is doing what Di said. When you mix them together, give it time to dry, and then it kind of rises back up to the surface. So it's like the watercolor wins. It's like I'm ruling. Y'all
So
go bow down.
basically you're reactivating the watercolor with the gesso, and the gesso is going to absorb that watercolor, and it's going to come back through to the surface.
That's a good way. Yes. Yes, that's a good one. Yeah. Does that work, Julie? Does that make better sense? I'm not a teacher at all. I had 7 kids and I still tell them, they be asking me, I'll be like, I wasn't good at teaching you then. What make you think I can teach you now?
So that's basically what it's doing. It's reabsorbing the watercolor from underneath it and reactivating it. So that's why you need to wait for it to dry naturally. Because if you started drying it straight after you put the gesso on, you're going to stop the process of that reactivation of the watercolor, and you won't get the same effect.
And we're also not digging into the painting either.
Correct.
So I wait on my watercolors to dry, and
Yay.
then I wait on the gesso to dry too. So,
Hold
okay, I
on, we
think
have a
she says she has it.
question. The recipe palette. Toby asks, Karen, I love the colouring. Stop talking. Keep moving my screen. I love the colouring, but can you do it with acrylics? Does it have to be paint?
I don't think acrylic would work like the watercolor, truthfully.
Acrylic dries differently to watercolor. So although you can reactivate acrylic paint with liquid, it doesn't move as freely as watercolor. So you would not get the same effect. No.
Yeah. And because I'm using pretty much acrylic gesso, yeah, I don't think it will work that way. But
You would
I'll
probably get something similar if you added a retarder to your acrylic paint.
yeah, and I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
That sounds like
that's
too
all.
much joy. Yeah. Does it
Yeah.
only work with handmade? No, Maddie, it does not only work with handmade or professional. It will work with my inexpensive ones, the ones like we talked about during World Watercolor Month. However, the effect that I like for it to come through, like this is literally drying and coming back up. That's what I like. I like the vibrancy. So it's just, again, it's my bouginess. See, like, look at this, it's drying, like it's drying right there and it's coming back. I can see it in the camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, Karen, yes, you are a teacher. Okay, thank you, Maddie. But I went and got that degree in something else I didn't want to teach.
If Karen was to hit that with a heat gun right now, it wouldn't do the effect that she's looking for
Oh,
because
absolutely not.
she's
Yeah.
stopping the process. So that's what you got to look at as well. What effect are you looking for by doing that gesso?
And you see, I have, so when I started doing this, really, I pretty much, I did something different because this is nowhere near, this is just from a couple days of World Watercolor Month, I think, maybe, some of these. And I wanted to see, like, what could I do different with my flowers? I just experimented with it, and one day I was just like, oh, I like that. Not all paper is created equal, so it doesn't do it on all paper. So, like something like this, I would do this because I think this one is not very cute. It's not very cute. So, Karen, where do you purchase the international watercolors at? Oh, I love talking about my babies. Hold on, let me get them. Come on, let's see. They asking about y'all. Okay.
Now you done it, folks.
Oh, yes. Get me to talking about this. You think, look, my daughter's like, you talk about the watercolors better than you talk about your children. I say, and do. Listen. Okay. Except for my grandchildren. But so these up cross on the first row and this one is from India. Those came from our car and they are heavenly. These right here that I have a whole bunch of right here, down here, we want you to make sure you get those because those are Della Magna. They're from Italy. I can't wait to go visit Luca so I can help make some paints or learn how to make some paints. And these are Roman smalls. They okay, but they're international, so they get to come in the palette. So, but my favorite at this moment out of international watercolors are our car from India and Della Magna from Italy. That's that. Those are all the ones I have from, yeah. So hence it is my Italian. I call it my international palette. And it has the name of my studio on there. We Create Joy Studio. Woo-doo.
Cute.
Bye, Casey. Nice chatting with
Casey.
you.
Bye, Casey.
Oh, and I have Rosa Gallery, but they're not handmade.
She has some pretty ones.
Oh, look, I just got some in. You saw them. That's what I was gonna do while you and Beth, you and Di was on. That's what I was gonna do. Pour my new ones in the pans.
You could still do that. This is
I,
behind the scenes stuff that people don't usually get to see. So,
oh, you
Right.
know what? I never got into handmade paints during my watercolor craze. Really? Oh my goodness. Once I learned about some handmade watercolors, first of all, but then when I learned about some handmade watercolors internationally, I was like, why didn't I know about this when I lived in Germany? I would have a boatload of them. What new paint did you get, Karen? Oh, remember I ordered these in World Watercolor Month. They didn't come. The rest of the Utrex that was supposed to be in my monochromatic palettes, but I don't think I have room for all of them. I think we only have room for the pinks. The yellows are full up. I think yellow. Yeah, yellow is full. Two. What are you laughing at?
My son just popped in here and he's like, boo. Because he's always scaring me.
Bro, he just scared the crap out of me.
And I'm like, I'm live, dude.
Oh, I miss those. Now that's the kind of stuff I miss. I do miss from my younger children. I do miss that because they were the characters. The daughter 2 and 3, they're too serious.
There was a moth in my room, and I went and got Vinny, and I couldn't find it, and I was like looking around, and he poked me in the back, and I screamed so loud. I'm surprised you didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
It was like,
Oh my gosh.
it was horrible. Now I'm mad.
Did you find them all?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Did y'all find out where them flies was coming from?
Oh no, but they're gone now. We've killed them all, but I don't know where they were coming from. The only thing I can think of is when we let the dog out, they must have, and sometimes like we leave the door open a while, and so they must have flown in.
Yeah.
Because now they're all gone.
It was like sneak attack.
It was a sneak attack. It was horrible.
Yeah.
I felt like they were everywhere I looked. I was driving me crazy.
Look, I was getting ready to actually be like, is something dead? Because flies be around.
Oh no. Not that I know of.
Well, if they're gone, we're good. All right, we're gonna put these over here.
Ask that before she goes to court.
Right. Don't tell anybody. Aaron?
I'm out of here. Bye.
Oh God!
Didn't I tell you it was dismissed? It's because he didn't show up. No.
Oh, he didn't show up.
No,
Oh,
you did.
wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Just kidding.
oh, Lord. Don't get like that. You know, me and the exes. I look, got that t-shirt. Child. Next. I got mostly Windsor, Newton, and Sennelier. Oh, I love Sennelier. And Daniel Smith is my fave. And the last nice set I got years ago, I think it was. Now, I haven't had M. Graham yet. A single pigment set. That's the most intense colors ever. Let me tell you, the best thing that I've had in the studio right now, outside of single pigment, is my, what those puppies called? Now, this is my favorite palette. Let's do a little show and tell. Y'all got me talking about my watercolors now.
Hang on. I need to put you on full again.
Right,
Look,
go for it. I'm here for
look.
it.
Mr. McCoy's like, wait, she on live in there? Yeah, she is. He's like, wait a minute. And he can't find me. So I can talk about him. Because he gets on my lives.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
He's
like,
watching you.
yeah, I'll be like, don't. Yeah, look, you know me. I am very authentic and very transparent. You don't want me to talk about something, you better tell me before Monday and Wednesday. Okay, these are Mission. I bought this special palette for them. Oh, look, y'all are gonna love these flowers when I show them to you again. They just popping out. They just saying, "Hey, y'all, I'm ready." Hold on, I'll pick it up later. Throwing stuff because, like I said, my desk was ready for mixed media, not watercolor. And yes, I wake up all my paints. I don't want nobody to feel left out. I want them to know that I love them all. So nobody never knows who's going to get picked. Well, let's use one of these new brushes. We got new brushes. Did you see my new brush video?
Oh, I
No,
saw.
I
We got,
didn't.
I
listen,
saw.
we got new brushes. We got a fabulous dagger. We didn't buy no more filberts. We are full up on filberts. Okay, so let's get some paper. I'm sorry, I got to move and go get some of my expensive paper for this.
What
I
did
need
she
to
say?
get.
Spicy paper?
Expensive.
Oh, expensive. I thought you said spicy. Hang on a minute. What's spicy paper?
Oh, well, it's spicy too, but it's expensive. So this is
That
Magnani.
Chippendale
Oh,
paper.
Yeah, we got some Chippendale paper. This is Chippendale paper. Yes. So this is Magnani 1404. Y'all can
Hi,
tell
Don
I'm in love with
Marie.
Italy, right? Because this paper is made in Italy, all right, along with my other one, which is Fabriano. So, but this paper, we just need 100% cotton when we're playing with these. Y'all, I wasn't looking at chat. Let me know if anybody got any questions.
I'm just greeting a few newbies that have come in. Hi, Steph, and I will let you know if there's any questions.
Hello, Steph. Okay, listen at these.
Yeah.
These are amazing. If you want to just play and like, don't even come into like if you've never slapped down paint on paper, like if you never watercolor and you're just like, that just looks so interesting. I'd love to do it. Get you some granulating watercolors and play with them. But you can't put no heat gun on them because that is the one you want to really let it show out.
Yep.
Because granulating watercolors, oh my goodness. Oh, it's like eating a steak. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I was going to compare it to something else, but life over 50, you just, some things is not that important anymore.
Riding a bike you were talking about, wasn't it? No,
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
That's what I
it
got out of
was.
it.
A three-wheeler at that.
I'd still fall off it.
So when you look at these paints, I hope you can see
Can
the granulation. Huh?
Karen nudge into the camera? Can you hold it up to the camera, please?
So is it up there?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, look at that. So the
Yeah.
mission granulating watercolors are so fun. They are so fun to play with. Now, I do not use these watercolors to do my flowers. Sometimes I do, but sometimes the control in me really makes me not want to. But when you look at it, how it shows up, look at that. That is like 3 colors right there. And so it works out. Say, Brenda, I have a couple watercolor coloring books by Christy Rice. They're nice. Oh, I love Christy Rice. Christy Rice freed me from all of the rules and things.
Oh, that's lovely, Deborah. What a nice story. So
I
she
homeschool my
homeschooled
4
her 4
children.
children, and we oil painted, never taking a lesson, and we each added to the painting, and I was amazed. I have it in me, just don't know how paints and colours work. Yep. And that's playing. You
Yeah.
playing and allowing it to dry on its own, then you figure out what they do and how they work. And watch people like Karen.
Right?
But if you want to learn, don't watch me too much because I'm not gonna teach too much of it.
I'll do the teaching side of things, but I'm not all that good at watercolor. So if you want to learn to paint in acrylics, I can teach you how to do that.
And my reasonings is I like to have fun. Like my whole studio is create joy. So if we're gonna have joy, and then let's say Deborah comes in and say, "But what about this? And can we do this?" Then it might be worth going down the rabbit hole to really learn that. Because y'all know I'm just learning like light fast, the pigments and all that stuff. In the beginning, when I started watercoloring during COVID, it just didn't interest me because, those that know, I lost my son in 2019. So I was trying to find my joy. I was trying to get my, my happy back. And so learning stuff just wasn't in the game plan. So now I tell people is first play, have fun, slap the paint on the paper and see what happens. And then if you're interested and really, really interested in, well, why did that do that? Then go down that rabbit hole. But don't let that
Yeah.
stop you from slapping paint on paper.
Play
Don't just
first,
don't.
play first. Always play first. Learn later.
Yes. Have a little foreplay.
That's it.
That's as far as I'm going with that one.
We were waiting for the rest of the story, darn it.
Nope.
I was waiting for the other shoe to drop on that one.
I know where I am. No. That's as far as I'm going with that. But yeah, so let me show you guys. Let me go back here. So check this out.
Hang on. Wait. I just took you off. Hang on. Put your bag on. Yep.
Oh, Eddie's
Go.
gone. See how it's coming back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that pretty?
It's coming right back through.
Yeah, so
It is.
tomorrow it'll be even brighter. Okay, that's all. Get that off of me now.
Get it out.
Is that rough enough?
That's rough enough. Doesn't it make you feel good?
A tad.
So I got these little $7 charms and some real starfish. And that's what I've decorated the bottom of that one with.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
That's
the
so
inside.
cute. I love that.
Cute.
Gorge.
You said, what is that? Does Karen have handmade iridescent, please? Do I have any iridescent paints? Or do I have any iridescent handmade paints? I do. They over there.
You're going to have to subscribe to Karen and go watch her play.
Right?
Yes.
She's good at sharing what she does.
I
Yes.
do. I love sharing. Sharing is caring. I like having fun. Again, create joy. That's yeah, iridescent handmade. Yes, I do, Julie. I have some from KMS Studios or KMS Watercolors. They are beautiful too. I think I pulled them out during World Watercolor Month. Yep. Binge watched me for World Watercolor Month. We had fun, I must say.
Yes, we did have fun.
We had fun. I was happy that everybody that's card makers started slapping paint on paper and all the things. Made me so proud.
I'm not a card maker, but I had fun.
Oh, you don't. So what do you? Oh, great, Beth. So what do you consider yourself, a junk journaler?
No, I don't
Wait.
really consider myself anything.
Wait.
You're a happy crafter.
I just
You
like
are
to do it
making
all.
cards. You are making cards. Therefore, you are a card maker. You are
I don't-
making art. Therefore,
Yeah.
you are an artist. So
Yes, I
don't.
agree.
I don't know. I just do where the wind takes me that day. Today it was cards apparently, but tomorrow it probably won't be. I don't know. I'm not like one particular thing, I don't think.
No, I flip flop around. Today I'm going to paint. Today I'm going to do cards. Whatever takes my fancy.
Right? I think that's why when I chose the name for my channel, I was very careful with it because I wanted to make sure that I didn't pigeonhole myself into a specific category because I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
So,
palette. When you look at messy palette, a palette is any color combination that you can have. It can be fabrics, it can be paint, it can be rocks. Whatever you're going to play with is a palette. That's a palette you're playing with. It doesn't
Right.
have
That's
to be
right.
paint.
Yeah, does not.
Honey, card.
and Carrie McCoy is anything.
Huh?
Carrie
Huh?
McCoy is anything she wants to be.
And is.
Right?
Thanks.
But I do, so I, outside of watercolor, I do, seriously, I do juju style junk journals, like pull all this stuff out and just throw it together. And I do make my own art journals. And I make journals. I just did a, what do you call it? A custom journal for a young lady. It was actually a journal. She wants lined paper and everything. And mixed media. I use acrylic, so I do acrylic as well. I have acrylic has to talk to me. Like I have an easel that's over there laying down now with a mixed media thing on it, and it hasn't talked to me lately. So she's just over there waiting. And when she starts talking, sometime I'll spend probably 8, 9 hours just sitting there doing whatever. Because once it gets to talking, then I listen.
It's just showing my arty ladies crafting. So this is my knitting nanny.
Oh my goodness. Wait, go back. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, she cute.
This is my knitting nanny. This is my sewing nanny.
Oh, cute.
This is one of my artists. She's
I love
painting.
her faces.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, look at her.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's making cards. She's blowing out candles. I love this one. This is my favorite.
Oh, that one sucks.
Oh wait, my TV is
Ugh.
behind from the feed on the computer. Oh my gosh, those are
She's
so
so
cute.
Look, here we are making cards.
Oh, cute.
Baking. Bit of a
Oh, I
hippie
like that. Are those in your shop now?
No, they're just ones I've been playing with. I have probably
I love
20
her.
or 30 kits
Oh
that
my
I haven't edited into kits yet. So I have a lot.
Girl, you better get busy.
What you say? Karen is an artist. And is
Yes, she is.
self-taught.
She is. She is.
Well, let me back that up. The Lord gave me the inspiration and the tools and all the things, so that's about as much credit as
Yeah,
I should be taking.
that's cool, Steph.
Maddie, where'd you see my journals? Did you go on my website? Am I the
I,
only one with buffer issues? Somebody
I
else
think so.
buffering? I'm not buffering.
We're all fine here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fine too.
and I'm watching on my TV and the thing, and I don't see it's buffering.
DM, hello, I haven't seen you for ages. Do, 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 do. Okay, now we'll put these over there and let these dry. See how fast that was poured? Done.
Done.
Done and
Done.
dusted.
I didn't write the names of them, so I just got to put the tubes with them. Before I'll be trying to figure out what was what. Pouring paints and new palettes is another therapeutic thing that I like to do as well.
Absolutely.
Now, where will you write the names?
On a
Karen.
piece of paper.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, that's
Yeah, remember how I did the other palettes?
yeah. Okay,
Because I'll swatch them and
got
stick it in stick it in the top like that.
very good. Very good.
Yeah. I tell you what, it is fun hanging out with y'all.
It is fun. I love it. I
Right? What
love
did you expect?
Listen, I mean, being outside the chat or even on my live or listening on your live, it's a little different. I get to like talk.
Right.
Yes. It's like I'm sitting there, I want to look at that one and I'm pointing and they're going, I can't see what you're pointing at, dumbass. So here's my window from yesterday.
Oh, I
Finished.
love that. That was so cool.
I want to learn
And
how to make those.
here's the owl finished. It's very grungy.
He is very grungy.
And I use some of my favorite buttons, my vintage buttons for his eyes.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
pretty cool.
pretty.
It's pretty cool. That's the older window. You've seen the moth. There's my door. Having fun with those too.
That seems like
Thanks,
something
Patty.
I would like. Those are really pretty.
They are. They are. When I get my printer, because I've got to buy a new printer, the old one wasn't fixable. When I get my new printer, I can print some more out and we'll do a start to finish one. I have done a few of them on lives, but do one start to finish.
Oh,
What have I
deer
missed?
must be in the yard.
you're gonna do one of the windows start to finish? Is
Yes.
that what you just said? That'll be cool.
Yes.
I can't wait to
Yep.
see that.
I have
Are you
done.
go- are
I have done one.
are you going to give us the supplies so we can go shopping and be ready?
Yes. So I got the windows from Cheryl Francis on Etsy. She does half-page windows.
Wait, was it a printable? Like,
It's a printable, and you just print 3 or 4 of them to make the 3 or 4 of the same picture. So
wait, give me her name again. Hold on a minute.
Cheryl
right.
Francis.
Cheryl Francis.
Yep. And then you just look up faux moss on Amazon, or I got mine at Temu. Faux moss or faux vine. So this is the faux vines, which is like elastic. It's so cool.
Bye, Carmen.
Bye, Carmen. Hi, Carmen. Bye, Carmen.
Yes, Steph would. You stack them one on top of the other. So you have a look at the picture. Let me see if I can get one here. So you get your picture and you print it 3 times or 4 times, whatever. I printed them 5 because I did lots of layers in another thing that I did. And so when you get your picture, you look at the, hang on, I'll just put this up on high for a sec on me. You look at the picture and you look at the layers that are in the picture. So this is inset. So your last layer is going to be all of this here. So that's going to be the last layer you put down. So your first layer you would cut this piece. The second layer you would cut it out to here. And then you would cut out the windows in that second layer, and then your third layer you would cut the outside to put on top of it all. So you got your layers in there, and then you just play with all your branches. And I use
Nice.
the faux moss and the faux vines, so you can get it in all different colours with the little foam colours and stuff in them. This has got the purple. This has got the green. And you can also get this stuff, which is a ribbon mesh.
Holy cow, that's crunchy.
And you get that from suppliers of florist supplies.
Oh, like in Hobby Lobby in the flower shop?
Yeah, so they're florist supplies. I got them, and I've never seen it since. I got them in one of the cheap shops at Christmas one day.
Oh.
Like your Dollar Tree or something, and I bought 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, they do have that at the dollar store.
And went back and got another 3 or 4 reels of it.
Huh.
And it pulls apart. You can make it it has layers. It's really cool. But yeah, anything like that. It doesn't have to be expensive. Like these big bags of stuff were like $4, these elastic vines and things. And these were like $2 a bag. So they're pretty cheap.
Very cool.
Buy yourself some faux vines and faux miniatures, like wherever you make fairy gardens and that sort of thing, railway miniatures, they all have that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of that in the dollar store.
That would be
Fun.
Yep. You can't get. I've never seen the vine, the elasticy vine in the dollar store of cheapy shops, but the faux moss you can usually find in there. But, yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Very cool.
All right, well, I'm going to get off here because I haven't had breakfast and I need to make lunch. So
We've kept her long enough.
We've done our job.
Right?
yeah. Lunchtime. I got to make lunch.
Anytime.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Thanks
I
for
always have fun.
extending.
Oh, hang on. Get off me.
You, not us.
You're in control of that.
Yell at yourself. We didn't do it.
Right. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, I was just going to leave, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad just to come and play. That was awesome.
Thanks for helping me celebrate my freedom tonight, ladies.
No worries. We would have celebrated you either way, either with you or without you.
I love y'all.
But we're glad you didn't go to jail. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really glad too.
Thanks for watching the Modge Podge that was today's Use It or Lose It. We've had fun. We've learned stuff, and that's what it's all about.
It was fun. All right.
So
I love y'all.
don't forget to give me a thumbs up. See you over at Juju's for lunch. Bye.
Later.
Bye.